Hello everyone. Just let me know if I'm audible. Okay, fair enough. Inshallah. Right? Fair enough. I'm audible. Hmm. Okay, good. Right? Chalo. Okay. We shall not waste much of the time now. We'll start with our session. Right? We'll start with our session. So I'm already late by some 5 to 6 minutes. That's fine. Right? So before we start up the session, a small promotion about the products of Unacademy. And Unacademy is the perfect study partner for all the students or aspirants who want to go for the GATE and ESE examination. So these are our proud products, right? These are our proud enthusiasts, proud aspirants which Unacademy has produced this month. We congratulate them all. So this is the ranks from the civil department, the ranks from the mechanical department. You have the ranks from the computer science and IT. You have the production. You guys have from the engineering sciences. You guys have from the electrical. You guys also have from the electronics and the communication. You have from chemical. You have from environmental science and engineering, and also from all other branches, right? So what did these people do? They bought the Unacademy Plus subscription. So you guys can also buy it. So what are the perks of getting the Unacademy Plus subscription? You guys will be getting live classes, crash courses, weekly tests, in English and Hindi, doubt solving sessions, and RIBs. If you go for the iconic subscription, you guys will be getting a personal coach who will help you plan your studies well, who will also give you booster session, test analysis, doctoring instructors, and preparatory study material. So what is the best thing? Right? If you buy the iconic, you guys will be getting all the perks of the plus as well. So what do you guys have to do? For buying the iconic subscription or the GATE ESE subscription, you guys have to just use my referral code. My referral code is SAYT. Apply my referral code here. Apply my referral code here. You guys will be getting a 10% off on your plus subscription. So this is what these are what the rates you guys will be going for instead of this huge rates. You can also go for the iconic subscription. So Unacademy has also brought one more thing for the non-plus subscribers, which is the Unacademy Combat. So what is the Unacademy Combat? Unacademy Combat is the biggest free scholarship test, right? Where a scholarship amount of around 3.5 crore can be won by all the non-plus subscribers or the free learners, and also by the scholarship. This Unacademy Combat is free of cost. You have to just enroll by using my code SAYT, right? You guys also have the 2022 Gatorade Test Series for your GATE 2022 preparation. This will be on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Right? This will be for 10 questions of 20 minutes each. You guys have to use my unlock code SAYT to unlock this free test series. To unlock this free test series. Okay? So let's go with the session for today, right? Yes. Let me just increase the thickness. Chalo, this is fine. Okay, let's not waste much of the time. Let's just go with the first question, right? So today, as I already told, we will be doing questions. Today, as I already told, we will be doing questions on speeches, and on speeches, that is the direct and indirect speech, and also on the voices, that is active and passive voice. So 10 questions on direct and indirect speech, 10 questions on active and passive voice. Here is the first question. He bade his friends goodbye. He bade his friends goodbye, right? So the first 10 questions will be on the speeches, right? Indirect to direct speech, right? So this is already in indirect speech, right? Whenever you guys get second pronouns, that is he, she, him, and all, it is directly in indirect speech. So the particular question is already in indirect speech, so you have to convert it into direct. Okay. So he, what is going to be, right? He bade his friends goodbye, right? He bade his friends goodbye. So either he to he hoga, right? He will obviously become he here. There is no inverted commas, so this is not going to be there, right? So I am bidding you goodbye is wrong. You won't be getting I here. Right? So it comes down to 50-50 options, right? He का I है नहीं होगा. Goodbye, my friends. He was saying to them, right? How can it be he was saying to them? How can you guys have this? He was saying to them. He said, right? So it is obviously going to be in past tense. He was saying to them, why are you using a continuous tense here? Right? B is wrong. So he said, goodbye, my friends. He bade his friends goodbye, right? He will be as it is. His will change to my, right? And inverted commas, right? He said, goodbye, my friends. Let's move on to the next question. You will say, I am ill. You will say, I am ill. So, what is going to be the right answer for this question? You will say, I am ill. And this is in direct one. This is in direct speech, and you guys have to change it to indirect, right? Yes. You will say, right? In direct speech, I have said you one thing, guys. I have said you one thing in direct speech. The tense always changes. The tense always changes. So when does it happen? When it changes from direct to indirect. When you guys are going with direct to indirect conversion, the tenses always change. The tenses always change. So will say the same? No. Will say the same? No. Right? It can't be will. It can't be will. So CID, right? So these are some rules which I'll be telling you in this classes where you can easily eradicate two of the options, right? Your whole question set will come down to 50%, right? You would say that you are ill. You would say that you were ill, right? You will say I am ill, right? So the tense is changing here. So obviously it will be are or were. The tense is changing here, right? The tense always changes when you do the conversion from direct to indirect. When the conversion happens from direct to indirect, it always changes. So are is for present, right? Are is for present, right? So here it is changing. You would say that, right? So here where is for past, right? You're changing the present, you're changing the past here. So it can't be in a present tense. You would say that you were ill, not you are ill. Okay? Yes, this is the certain rules where you guys can easily decipher the answer. The next one, he said, I have read this novel. Right? So what is going to be the right answer in this question? He said that, right? So he said, I have read this novel. Right? He said, I have read this novel. He said that he read that novel. I have is there. So obviously, this is a perfect tense. Right? Past perfect, yeah. Present perfect, that we will decide later. This is a perfect tense. So have should be there, right? So he read that novel. There is no presence of had or have. Right? This is wrong. He said, right? I already have the word said here. I already have the word said here. That means this is in past tense, right? So what is going to be my answer? My answer is going to be past perfect. So past perfect means had, right? Yes. So I'm having the word has here. What does the word has here mean? The word has here means present perfect. The word has here means present perfect. I do not need present perfect. I do not need has here. So option D is wrong. So I have to say this here, right? This and this, do you think it will be same? This and this, do you think it will be same? I have said you guys, when you are converting from direct to indirect, when you are converting from direct to indirect, the tense changes, the words changes, the words they don't stay the same. He said that this can't be this, right? The words change. He read that novel. He had said that he had read that novel. He said that he had read the novel. He said that he had read that novel. Option A is the right answer. Right? Option A is the right answer. Okay? Yes. Let's see the next one. Right? The teacher said to him, "The poverty is not poverty a curse." The teacher said to him, "Is not poverty a curse?" I'm just in the live chat there. Right? The teacher said to him, "Is not poverty a curse?" Right? Yes. So what is going to be the thing, right? First of all, the thing is question mark. Whenever the word question mark or whenever you guys get a question mark, the verb or the word ask has to be present. The word ask is present in all the options here, right? Is not, right? So the word is, can it be repeated the same? No. Ask them, is poverty occurs? Wrong. Whether poverty occurs? Is she telling whether or not poverty occurs? She's just asking a question. Is not poverty occurs? She's not doing any comparison here. The teacher asked him, was poverty not occurs? If poverty not occurs, right? See, first thing, The teacher said to him, right? You guys might ask the question here, sir, is there, so it will change to was, right? But what is poverty? Poverty is always that, right? Does poverty change? The word poverty, is it a verb here for the tense to change, right? For the tense to change? No, right? But is has to be was. But the rules are rules, right? Rules are rules. If you see the option D, the word was is also there, right? Is not, is not changes to was not, right? So look at this clearly. Is not changes to was not. So here it is was poverty not occurs, right? This is wrong. Was not poverty occurs. Was not, right? This is not is there, it should get changed to was not. Just was won't be there. So you can tell was poverty not occurs. That is itself asking a question. Was poverty not occurs? Asking. So two questions are coming here, right? So it is asking only one question. It is asking only one question. Asked him, was poverty not occurs? Two questions, double questions, wrong. If poverty was not occurs. The teacher asked him, what did she ask? If poverty was not occurs. Option B is the right answer. Let's go to the next one. His father said that it was time he visited his uncle. His father said that it was time he visited his uncle. Tell me the answer. His father said that, right? So obviously, this question or this statement is in indirect speech. This statement is in indirect speech. So convert this into direct. Right? Convert this into direct. Right? His father said that it was time he visited his uncle. You visit your uncle. Right? You visit your uncle. So I should have the presence of both the words you and you are here. I should have the presence of both the words you and you are here. It is time you visit your uncle, right? It was time you visited your uncle. See, there is no presence. There is no proper presence of inverted commas here, right? There is no proper presence of inverted commas here, right? It is time you visit your uncle, right? It is time you visit your uncle, said his father. It was time. How can it be? It was time, right? It is already was here is already past tense here. That means I should get a present tense. Right? Yes. It is time you visited my uncle. How can it be my uncle? So this is wrong. Right? It is time you visit your uncle, said his father. Right? Is it time you visit your uncle? So actually there is no presence of inverted commas here. But anyways, option A is the right answer. It is time you visited your uncle. Right? He should visit your uncle. No? How can it be? It is time you visited your uncle. So option A is the right answer. It is time you visit your uncle. How can it be visited your uncle? It is time you visited your uncle. It is time you visit your uncle. It is time go and visit your uncle. That is what his father is telling. It's already time go and visit your uncle. That is what his father is telling. It can't be D. Visited. So this is in past tense. Right? I don't want past tense. I want present tense. You visit your uncle. Not it is time you visited your uncle. It is already time you visited your uncle. That will be the right one. Right? Yes. Option A is the right answer. The next one, the doctor advised the patients to give up smoking. The doctor advised the patients to give up smoking. So what is the right answer here? Right. Hello, Pratisha. The doctor advised the patients to give up smoking. The doctor said to the patients, why don't you give up smoking? Right? The doctors, why you should give up smoking. Give up smoking. I am advising you, right? So the presence of word you. Why don't you give up smoking? Right? He's not asking. Right? The doctor asked the patients, why don't you give up smoking? Question mark. Wrong. Okay. Doctor said to the patients, you should give up smoking, right? There is no presence of the word you here. There is no presence of the word you here. Okay. So B is wrong. Okay. The doctor said to the patient, I am advising you to give up smoking. There is no presence of word you here. Right? Very easy question. D is wrong. The doctor said to the patients, give up smoking. The doctor said to the patients, give up smoking. Option C is the right answer. Chalo, very good. Question 7. He has just said my son will be back on Friday. He has just said my son will be back on Friday. He has just said my son will be back on Friday. He has just said that my son will be back on Friday. How can it be my son? He said my son. So this will be he said his son, right? This will be he said his son. तो my son है तो ये गलत है. He has just said that his son shall be back. Huh? His son shall be back will be there. My son will be back on Friday. The same thing. Right? His son shall be back on Friday is wrong. Option C is totally wrong. Right? He has said that his son will be back on Friday. His son will be back on Friday. So option B. He has just said that he has just said that his son would have been back on Friday, right? So if in the same question, if I had would be back on Friday, it would have been right. In the same question, if I had would be back on Friday, then it would have been right. Then would have been right. Okay. But here I have written a continuous tense, right? Future perfect continuous tense would have been back. That is the reason this is wrong. Option B is the right answer. Okay. Sure. The next one. The wayfarer said to me, "Do you know the way to the Asian village?" The wayfarer said to me, "Do you know the way to the Asian village?" Right? Do you know the way to the Asian village? Right? So I'm converting from direct to indirect here. Right? So yes, do you know the if he knew, right? How can it be if he knew? Right? I should be the way. Did I know the way? Right? Did I know the way? Yes. So obviously, did I know the way has to be the answer, right? So if I did know the way, if I did know the way, no, right? No word is there, and the word did I knew the way, right? The word know or the verb know has to be changed to view. Okay, right? The word no has to be changed to new, right? So if I know the way is wrong, right? So option A is wrong, option C is wrong. The wayfarer asked me that if I knew the way to the Asian village. The wayfarer asked me that if I knew the way to the Asian village. The wayfarer asked me if I knew the way to the Asian village, right? So either both the options. The wayfarer asked me what did you ask? Ask me if I know the way to the Asia village, right? Yes, the wayfarer asked me if I know the way to the Asia village. Option B is the correct answer. The presence of that don't make a difference here, but still B is the right answer. Right? Right? But still B is the right answer. Yes, Pratiksha, you are correct. Is the voice clear now? Is the voice clear now? Yes, Pratiksha, you are correct. Is the voice clear now? Okay. Yes, I hope so. The voice is clear. Right? B is the right answer. If I knew the way, he asked me that if I knew the way. He asked me what? Directly. If I knew the way to the Asiad village. If I know the way to the Asiad village. So, the next one. Question 9. He said they will be using my car for the trip. He said they will be using my car for the trip. He said that they would be using my car. He said that har jagah hai. So, what is going to be the right answer? He said that we will be using his car. So, C is wrong. He said that they will be using my car, right? They will be using my car कैसे हो सकता है? Wrong, right? He said that they would be using my car for the trip. My car कैसे हो सकता है? Wrong, right? So it is option B. They would be using my car. He said they would be using my car. So option E ऐसा ही रहेगा. My would be going to be his. My would be going to be his. Because what we are doing here, we are changing from direct to indirect. We are changing from direct to indirect. So he will be as it is, but my will change to his. My is a personal pronoun, right? My will be changed to his, right? So my car won't be the same wrong. My car won't be the same wrong. We will be is there. We would be should be the answer. Will change to would, right? We will be using his car. He said that we will be. They would be using that car, right? They would be. We will be nahi aayega. They aayega. So option B is the right answer here. Okay. Yes. Option B is the right answer here. How can my be my baba? Right? My कैसे my हो सकता है इधर? Okay. My कैसे my हो सकता है इधर? Right? So my is a personal pronoun, right? Right? My will change to his. Normal direct indirect rules. You are using my material, right? So I screamed at Pratiksha, you are using my material. So Shreyas screamed at Pratiksha that she was using his material. Yes or no? Right? If I tell Pratiksha stop using my material, right? Pratiksha stop using my material. So what will be the answer? Right? So Shreyas screamed at Pratiksha stop using his material. Right? To stop using his material. So how can it be like my car? He said stop using his material. Stop using his car. Or use use his car. Right? My car wrong है. और ये भी wrong है. Right? So option B. चलो. Last question of direct speech and indirect speech. After this, we will be seeing 10. We will be seeing 10 questions on tenses. We will be seeing 10 questions on tenses. Mother told me that I should listen to her first and then do anything as I please. Mother told me that I should listen to her first and then do anything as I please. Okay, as I please. The word pleased will become please. The word pleased, right? Do anything as you want, but please listen to me. Do anything as you want, but please listen to me. Right? Please is there, okay? Please is wrong. Please wrong. Option B, and she is wrong here directly. Okay. Mother said to me, and I is there. I should be I or you. I should be I or you here, right? The word I is there. Mother said to me. Mother is telling to me, Mother is telling to me I should listen to her first, right? Mother said you should listen to me first. You should listen to me first. Okay, it is not I or wrong. He wrong. And pleased, the same word is there wrong, right? Pleased, the same word is there wrong. So obviously this is a very easy question. Mother said to me, you should listen to me first and then do anything as you please. Okay, and here also I is there, here also he is there, right? So everywhere ABC is wrong. Option D is the right answer. Option D is the right answer for this question. Now, let's move on to the voices now. Let's move on to 10 questions on voices. Fatak se we will finish off. For a long time, people believed the earth to be flat. For a long time, people believed the earth to be flat. The earth is believed to be flat for a long time. The earth was being believed to be flat for a long time. The earth had been believed to be flat for a long time. The earth was believed to be flat for a long time, right? So, whenever you guys go with voice agreements, always understand this subject plus verb plus object. So, this is going to be active. Object plus verb plus subject. This is going to be passive, right? Yes. Okay. So what are you guys seeing here? What are you guys seeing here? So the above sentence is in passive voice or active voice. The above sentence is in passive voice or active voice. The people believed the earth to be flat. For a long time, people believed the earth to be flat, right? So people and earth, they have to change their positions. People and earth have to change their position. So the earth, right? Believed is that, right? Believed, right? This is in what tense? This is in what tense, people? This is going to be in past tense. Past tense का मतलब क्या है? I should get words like was or were. Right? The earth is believed to be wrong. Was being believed to be okay. Let us go for this. Had been believed to be wrong. Right? Here, am I using ing? Am I using any continuous verbs here? Am I using any continuous words or verbs? Am I using ing? So how can it be was being believed or had been believed? Right? Both of them won't come here because I'm not using a continuous tense. Right? The earth was believed to be flat. Right? It should be was or were. Simple past में है. मेरा जो question है, so it is was believed to be. Right? Was believed to be. The next one. My brilliant niece is speaking in Italian. Right? You have the ing here. My brilliant niece is speaking in Italian. Right? So I have ing. So my this also should have ing. Is spoken wrong. Has been spoken wrong. I have ing. I have ing. My brilliant niece is speaking in Italian. Italian was being spoken by my brilliant niece. Italian is being spoken by my brilliant niece. What is the word I am having? See here, it was believed. I had a past tense, so my voice. Always understand this in the speeches, in your direct and indirect speech, the tense changes, right? But when you go for voice, the tense remains same. Okay, past ita. So either is speaking here. So what is is speaking? Is speaking is present. So your question, your answer will also be in present. So Italian is being spoken by my brilliant niece. Question 13. They fund schools for girls. They fund schools for girls. Yes. So fund and schools they will change, right? Schools for girls will be funded by them. Schools for girls are funded by them, was funded by them, are being funded by them. They fund schools for girls. Right? Yes. So this is a simple present. They were funding schools for girls. Is it written like that? Right? They were funding or they have funded the school for girls. Am I having the word funded here? If I had the word funded, then I could have argued or told this is in past tense. I'm just having a simple word fund. I'm just having a simple word fund, which means this is in simple present, right? Which means the word are should be there. Will be funded by them. This is future tense. Wrong. Was past tense. Wrong. Are being. Am I having the word funding here? Am I having the word funding here? Right? No, I'm having just the word fund. I'm having just the word fund. So it is option B. Schools for girls are funded by them. Schools for girls are funded by them. The next question, open the door. The next question, open the door. Right? Yes, last six questions, open the door. So tell me the right answer. Let the door be opened. Door shall be opened. The door was opened. Let the door shall be opened. Right? Yes. So open the door. Right? What does this word mean? This word is an imperative sentence. Right? It is a request, a command. Right? A request, command. So that is what we call as imperative sentence. Declarative means direct. You are telling, right? Affirmative means positive. You have interrogative, you are questioning them, and exclamatory where you are in exclaim, right? So your request. Request का मतलब क्या है? Always the words such as let, please, or commands should come. Okay. Yes. Where am I having the word let? It is not there in B. It is not there in C. Right. I am getting 50% here. Okay. So let the door be opened. Let the door shall be opened. Right. So let, please, shall. Shall I come in, ma'am? May I come in, ma'am? They all mean request. Why am I having two requests here? Why am I having two requests here, people? I need only one request. Let the door be opened. Always understand English never allows anything two times, right? The request two times, the negative word two times, the same word two times. This is called as repetitive clauses, and English never allows it. English has its own set of rules. So D is also wrong. It is going to be option E. My father has promised me a bicycle. My father has promised me a bicycle. I have promising a bicycle. This is itself wrong, right? I promised a bicycle by my father. My father has promised me a bicycle. He is like, I'll be getting you a bicycle. He is wrong. I have been promised a bicycle by my father. See, always when you guys are writing something, right, it should always follow verb plus subject plus object. This is one more rule in English, right? Verb plus subject plus object has to be followed, right? You can't follow. Just a minute, just a minute, right? Okay, yes, yes, yes. Sorry. I made a mistake here, right? My father has promised me a bicycle, so this is already in passive voice, right? This is already in passive voice, right? So your father has already promised you a bicycle. So I have been promised a bicycle by my father. Okay, sorry, it is C. It's not B, right? Sorry, I adjust this here. So it is subject plus verb plus object, right? Subject is me, that has become I, right? Verb is promise, and object I was promised what? I was promised a bicycle. I was promised a bicycle by my father, right? So this is already in passive voice, and I have to change it to active voice. Sorry, I got a bit confused. Right, active voice. So option C is the right answer. Question number 16. His comment hurt me deeply. Question number 16. His comment hurt me deeply. So what is going to be the right answer? What is going to be the right answer? His question hurt me deeply. I was deep. His comment. Sorry, there. His comment hurt me deeply. I was hurt deeply by his comment. I could be deeply hurt by his comment. His comment was hurtful. I should not be hurt by his comment. His comment hurt me deeply. Right? Yes. His comment hurt me deeply. I could be hurt. Yeah, you're already hurt. Yeah, you're already hurt. So why will you add I could be hurt? I should not be hurt. You're already hurt. Right? His comment was hurtful. Right? His comment was hurtful. But where is the word deeply here? Where is the adverb deeply here? The adverb deeply is not present. So I was hurt deeply by his comment. Right? I was hurt deeply by his comment. So option A is the right answer. I was hurt deeply by his comment. His comment hurt me deeply. Right? Me is there. So me becomes I. I was hurt deeply by his comment. Question 17. He stole that watch. Question 17. He stole that watch. So tell me. So the given word, he stole that watch. Right? So this is object. This is subject. This is verb. Right? right? Subject, verb, object is there, so change it. Object, verb, subject. Do it off. He stole that watch. So what will be the right answer? That watch stolen by him, right? यार he stole is there. So the stole का मतलब क्या है? Already उसने चोरी कर लिया. Already उसने चोरी कर लिया. चोरी कर लिया, right? This is past. Past means what word? Was has to come. That was stolen by him. That was stolen by him. Wrong. That watch had stolen by him. Wrong. Very easy question this one. That watch was stolen by him. That watch was stolen by him. Stole is there. Past tense is the right answer. Sita was reading the Gita. Very good question. Sita was reading the Gita. Sita, subject. She was reading, verb. Gita, object. Gita will come first. The Gita was read by Sita. Wrong. Right? The reading is there. So reading, so being आएगा. Gita was being read by Sita. Gita was being read by Sita. Can I tell this? Right? The Gita is there. Right? So what is Gita? This is nothing but our Bhagavad Gita. Right? This is nothing but our Bhagavad Gita. Right? So what does Bhagavad Gita? So Bhagavad Gita is the only supreme book we have. Right? It is a supreme book. So what is the article we use here? So this is a superlative word, right? So you have to use the word the. You have to use the presence of the word the. Right? Gita was being read by Gita. Wrong. The Gita where? What is where? Where do we use the word where? Where is only for plural. Have I read? Have I written here Gitas? Have I written here Gitas? No, it is was. Right? So here there is no article the. So it is option A. The Gita was being read by Sita. The Gita was being read by Sita. The next question. Rahul will pass the message. Rahul will pass the message. So tell me what is going to be the answer. Rahul subject will pass or the message object. Right? Yes. So as I already said, the tense, will it change in voices? As I already said, as I've already written, tense changes only in speech. In direct speech and indirect speech, there is a change in tense. But in active words and passive words, there is no change in tense. Right? The message would be passed wrong. Okay? Yes. The message would be passed wrong. The message will pass it by Rahul. The message will be passed by Rahul आएगा ना, right? How can it be message will pass it by Rahul? The message will pass by Rahul. The message will be passed by Rahul. The message will be passed by Rahul. Option D is the right answer. Let us move on to the last question of the class. Who is creating this mess? Who is creating this mess? So tell me, the last question of the class. Who has been created this mess? Right? Obviously, who is creating this mess? Right? Who is dismissed, right? Let's look out for the keyword. Let's look out for the keyword. Who has been created this mess? Wrong. By whom has this mess been created? Wrong. By whom this mess is being created? Wrong formation of words, right? By whom this mess is being created, right? So you're asking a question, right? You're asking a question. Who are you, right? Who is this? We don't tell who this is, right? Who are you, right? You always use the word who this is, or do you use the word who is this, right? The first one is wrong, right? Who is this is correct, right? It is always is and this when you are asking a question. Is and this. Who is this? So who this is wrong. It is who is this, right? Always understand this arrangement of words. You don't ask someone who this is, right? Who is this person? Who is that person? Who is this person, right? So it is and this. Is and this always follow this suit. So it is option D. Option D is the right answer for this question. Option D is the right answer for this question. So that's it with the class, guys. I'm ending the class right now. So our general English portion and general English, the 4 classes on English for YouTube is over. The general English 4 classes on English for YouTube is over. From the next, that is from the 10th of April, from the 10th of April, you guys will have sessions on reasoning. From the 10th of April, you guys will have sessions on reasoning. Till then, have a great day. Take care. Bye bye. Stay safe. And see you all in the 10th April with sessions on reasoning at the same time, 11 p.m. Till then, take care. Have a safe day. Do well in your life. Stay safe. Bye bye.